Welcome to another installment of Tech Tips by Matt Rothman. We're here live in the Watkins IT Studios here in Bethesda, Maryland. Today I have Jeremy Epstein with me. Jeremy is a social marketing guru, a social marketing consultant. He has a blog called Never Stop Marketing, and Jeremy is actually the man behind Tech Tips with Matt Rothman. He was the person who motivated me to get this video blog off the ground. So Jeremy, thank you for being on the program today.
It's an honor.
And why don't you tell the audience exactly what is social marketing?
Right, so I'm excited to be here. This is great to see it kind of all come to fruition.
We're excited to have you.
I mean, social marketing is really the way business has always been done, as you will know. I mean, the last 50, 60 years of this mass broadcast, that was kind of the blip. Before then, it was all about working through your network, who you know, people making references, testimonials. Then TV and radio come along, and all of a sudden, that's all become depersonalized. We're now just coming back to that, but the big difference, of course, is the scale. The fact that we can take this video, thousands, hundreds of thousands of your fans, right?
Not yet. We'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll be watching this, sharing it with their friends, because it's just such compelling content.
Exactly.
And that's the way that the word gets spread about the fantastic work that Watkins IT does and what Matt Rothman's all about.
Okay, well, thank you for that shameless plug right there.
I'm here for it.
You know, how is social marketing different than these other forms of marketing that we've all become accustomed to?
That's the key question. I think over the last 50 years or so, marketers have gotten into some really bad habits. 50 years ago,
cold calling.
Smoking was good for you 50 years ago, right?
Okay.
We got to stop those habits.
Yes.
Yeah, cold calling, email blasts, just advertising, interrupting people, not asking for their permission. All of these habits are relics of an era when you could just put in your message in front of everyone and there were no consequences. Well, now there are a lot of consequences. Just like if you don't stop smoking, there are bad consequences.
Correct, yeah.
If you don't stop these habits, there are going to be really bad consequences for organizations because people now have more choices of where to go. Think about how often you flip through the channels at home at TV. It's not 7 seconds, you're gone, right? You're probably picture-in-picture flipping through.
Oh, yeah.
Number one. Number two, caller ID, TiVo, do not call registry, junk mail, defriending. You have all these ways to block out people that you don't want to hear from. So those two forces are pretty powerful, and marketers have to understand that you can't keep doing the same things when now individuals are more empowered than ever to sort of decide what gets through and what doesn't get through.
Okay, how do you drive this? How do you drive social marketing?
Right, so this is sort of the fundamental shift that a lot of people have to make.
It's a big shift.
It's a huge shift because, your habits are hard to break. And, you guys have obviously started to do it, and that's great to see. I think the key thing is you want to continue to nurture and double down on your network. I like to tell people that marketing has shifted from matches to gasoline. We used to light a bunch of matches, and this is not just marketing. This is spreading your word about a message, about a campaign, about a politician, whatever. You throw a bunch of matches around the room and hope a fire gets started.
Yep.
With this approach, we're pouring gasoline on existing fires. You already have a base of people who love and adore you, right? You have customers and clients here who have been satisfied by your work. They're willing to spread the word. Your job is to go pour gasoline on that fire of their passion and help them spread the word. So creating good content that they get this video, they say, this is good stuff. Hopefully this episode is, at least.
Oh,
the other ones are probably going to be better, but hopefully this ranks up.
They're all good.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll get a B. I don't know. This is good content. I want to share it. I have 300 friends on Facebook, 300 friends on LinkedIn, whatever. I push a button, it gets spread out, and they give you an implied endorsement. Watch Tech Tips with Matt Rothman, and all of a sudden, they've done the work for you. And they're willing to do it if you produce good stuff. So instead of calling people you've never heard of, let your satisfied clients say, trust me, Matt Rothman's a good guy. You want to watch this video. You want to talk to him. He's your expert on tech tips, whatever.
Wow. That's great. Jeremy, thank you very much. I know the audience... as you can hear, the audience out there really liked what you had to say.
They're just coughing with enthusiasm.
You gotta love that.
Our cameraman is so overcome with emotion.
He liked what you had to say.
He did.
He liked what you had to say, and that is right there a positive message. So, Jeremy, thank you for coming on the program here. Before I let you go, local man like yourself, born and raised in the area. I know you have a lot of these meetings all around town, these networking meetings, restaurants. Where are your go-to restaurants or locate? Where do you have all these meetings? Give the audience your top 3 DC Jeremy Epstein hotspots?
Oh, wow. Well, full disclosure, the first one is a client of mine. So
Okay.
Get that out there. But it's Me and You restaurant
In
down
Georgetown. Great place.
3125 M Street. Silk Road theme, good menu, good appetizers. Tell them Jeremy sent you. They'll probably raise the bill, but hey, you can always ask. Really, really good. That's my go-to location for events. And actually, if I may, we've got a WOM Slam, an event that I host, which some people may be interested in. It's called the Word of Mouth Slam, Word of Mouth Marketing WOM Slam, where people can come network with others who are passionate about figuring out how to thrive in this environment and brainstorm around word-of-mouth marketing ideas. So we have two coming up, one July 8th at Me and You, and then on August 11th, we're doing another one, but this one's at the DC Central Kitchen, which is a great organization. They take people who are unemployed or off the streets and turn them into world-class chefs, and then who then are employable. So what we're going to do with them is help figure out how DC Central Kitchen can use the power of social media to spread the word. So those two events.
That's the WOM Slam.
The WOM Slam. And as far as going out, I have 3 kids, so I really don't go out that much.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, there it is. Like Jeremy said, Me and You. That's the WOM Slam on July 8th.
The WOM Slam. You can find out at womslam.com.
Done. I will be there.
You'll be
I'll be in
right.
attendance. So, Jeremy, thank you very much for coming on the program. And once again, Jeremy Epstein with Never Stop Marketing blog. And like to all the audience out there, if you'd like to be a guest here on Tech Tips with Matt Rothman, or you have any technology ideas you'd like featured here, please feel free to contact me. This is Matt Rothman with Tech Tips.